In order to get this level, looks like we need to lift about, not quite an inch, but almost pretty much about an inch. So anyway, our goal is to get all beams level with the water leveler. So all we do is basically lift until that water meets up with the bottom of the I-beam. So let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and lift it up to that water right now. It's getting closer. Of course, we have several other jacks set up, but I'm going ahead and lifting this over here. So anyway, almost right on the money. So anyway, we basically try to get it as perfect as possible. Looks like we're about right there. So anyway, where I set it up at the high point, I had it centered perfectly in the middle of the I-beam, so we know if we're 1/16th of an inch off or 1/8 of an inch off. So the goal is to get it perfect. So anyway, looks like we're on the money. So anyway, we just go through, do the same thing. We're going through getting everything level with the water leveler, and as we're leveling it, we straighten up any leaning blocks as needed and replace any damaged or cracked blocks as needed. So this is showing we're about 1/4 inch off here, so we're going to lift that up till that water meets even with the bottom of the beam. And basically we just go through and do the same thing on every beam. First we find the high point, and then we get everything level with that high point. So our goal is to do a good enough job that the homeowner won't mind telling neighbors or anyone else he or she runs into about us. As you can see, this needs to come up about 1/4 inch to be level with the high point. We go through and get everything level with the high point and straighten up any leaning blocks as needed, replace any damaged or cracked blocks as needed. So we go through and get everything level using the water leveler. So over here, we have already got it level. Just a second here. So let's look at this part. So anyway, all right. So we're maybe like a hair off, but that's pretty much spot on. So our goal is to go through and make sure everything's spot on. We make sure all the piers are shimmed up good. If you have screw jack stands, we just make sure those are tight. And there you have it. See that one right across there? We did that one. It's getting to where every time we do a leveling job, we can look down the same street that we're on and say we've done 2 or 3 or 5 of those mobile homes on that same street.